One of my hobbies over the years has been dragging Bob away from his computer and bringing him up on the roof with me to work once in a while. As I was listening to this, in a more perfect world, you'd look up Roosevelt in the dictionary and you'd see that picture. You'd look up parenting in the dictionary and you'd see this picture here. I was always comforted, and I think Bob would be too, by somebody made a quote that a person who died rich had led a failed life. I was always comforted because I think me and you have kind of perfected the not rich life. But I think it's better to focus on a successful life. And to me, it's just a life fully lived. You know, the mind-numbing, sleep-inducing trivia that consumes all of us seems to be empty here. A life full of meaning and compassion. Little, no regrets. I've been bothered with the 19-year thing. You know, King, right before he was shot in his last speech, he had one line I've always said. He said, "Longevity has its place, but longevity is not how you have a successful life. What we've heard for 2.5 hours is how you have a successful life." You know, this whole thing drips with irony, you know, all the obvious ironies. But the subtle irony that's hit me about this is that here's a person who embraces nonviolence and yet is probably the fiercest warrior there is in the war against injustice. Who could doubt, if there's another realm of existence, that she's already up there protesting, giving hell to whoever's up there. God help the people who are in trouble up there with injustice. And the other thing about the age is that she's clearly an old soul. You know, a person far wiser, far older than her years. But even old souls need nurturing. And really, a lot of this is about these three most gentle souls. You know, I have a daughter and a son, and sometimes you wonder if they agree on anything, even their last name. But the love between Jamie and Emily, struck me in two ways. It was obvious, and it was unconditional. That's the only thing, Jamie, you have to carry you through, that strength. You need to tap into that, because she tapped into your strength. Bob, my head used to spin when you talk about everything she was protesting. I mean, it would have been easier to say the things she didn't protest. But really what struck me there was that the apple didn't fall too far from the tree. And Linda, this was the part that's going to get a little, if I can read it. I mean, you're an accomplished woman. You have a tremendous essence. You accomplish other things too, but you've already had the greatest accomplishment. By giving the world this light, you can't beat that. You said on a couple of occasions how you looked up to her, and that just says something also about the kind of mother you are. Parents should look up to their children sometimes. But really, everything she did was a reflection of what she got from you, and Jamie and Bob too. You know, you can't control what the world does with the gift you give it. You can only give the gift, and you gave the gift beautifully. Just one act of compassion that you might not otherwise have undertaken when you leave here today, I think will go a long way towards keeping this bright, vibrant flame flickering. You know, she was a light for everybody for 19 years. It's time for us to be her light. Thank you.